Shopping is a joyful experience. You walk into a store with everyone greeting you with a smile and catering to all your needs, and you might think working for your all-time favorite brand in a flagship store sounds like a dream job. But the reality may differ. Standing on your feet for hours at a time, serving demanding customers, and keeping a smile on your face is something entirely different from walking in a store as a customer. Retailers often struggle to keep their staff. The question, however, is why is employee turnover in retail so high? And more importantly, what can you do about it? A survey done in the US among the top retailers shows that turnover is at its highest among hourly store employees, 65% in 2016 against 57% in 2015. After doing some research and talking to a few employees, three main reasons for high employee turnover came to light. First, scheduling. It may seem like a small part of a retail job, but affects employees the most. Research reveals that 57% of retailers still manually set the weekly schedule for hourly employees, and 56% of the employees receive their schedules a week or less in advance.
I get my schedule about 2 days before my shift, and it's really difficult because I make plans and they just get ruined like 2 days before the day.
Furthermore, it also encourages absenteeism, dissatisfaction, and eventually turnover. The second reason a retailer may lose employees is due to off-the-clock work. This is any work done for an employer which isn't compensated and not counted towards a worker's weekly hours for overtime purposes. Many clothing retailers open at 10 a.m. but call in employees early and keep them late after the store closes for unpaid preparation and post-shift work. These employees are only paid for the time the store is open. Employees do not complain in fear of being fired.
I go to work 2 hours early to get the store set up, and then I punch in, work those hours, and then I punch out, and then for the remaining 2 hours, I clear up the store and get it ready.
They get demotivated, are overworked, and underappreciated, resulting again in turnover. Lastly, the setting of unreasonable and unrealistic targets is a common factor among dissatisfied employees. They have to reach a certain target each shift or they get written up. This puts a lot of pressure on the employees, making them stressed. The working place gets really competitive and every employee wants to hit the target.
So yeah, it's a very competitive workplace and all the girls are just fighting to get whoever comes to the door. That's why it's a very unhealthy workplace.
Now, what can be done to resolve this issue of high turnover? Firstly, there are many scheduling management softwares that provide capabilities to predict the future customer visits, to calculate the optimal size for the staff structure at store, and identify the most adequate schedule for each employee that fits perfectly to the business and employees' needs. If retail stores invest in this software, it will be more convenient for them and their employees. Secondly, for off-the-clock work, employers can take steps to prevent it, establishing clear, written work time policies, closely monitoring work time, and training both employees, supervisors, and managers about off-the-clock work. Since off-the-clock work is often illegal, employees who file a complaint with the Department of Labor may be able to recover up to 3 years of back wages for unpaid hours or unpaid overtime. Lastly, employers should give their staff achievable targets. They should also provide training and encouragement to motivate the employees to do better. Support from managers is crucial to an employee's self-esteem, workplace satisfaction, and work effectiveness. If retailers improve their ways of treating their employees, turnover rate is bound to go down.